Are you looking for your next challenge? Do you want to develop leadership skills? Tired of not fulfilling your maximum potential? Introducing the Divine Leadership Mentoring Program, instructed by retired Major Henry Washington III. Different e-learning courses fail to educate and keep you engaged and interested. And searching the internet for the right course can be quite a challenge. Look no further. The Divine Leadership Mentoring Program is designed to teach you all about the core values of becoming a leader and developing your mental and physical abilities to help you lead a successful life. Your instructor is retired Army Major Henry H. Washington III, military police special operations, and former Fulton County Marshal. Henry is an accomplished writer with an MBA from Webster University, currently pursuing a PhD in leadership at Liberty University. By choosing our e-learning module, you'll learn how to lead, develop, and achieve, all in an interactive and easy-to-understand format. So what are you waiting for? Enroll now and start your journey to find out what the Divine Leadership Mentoring Program is all about.
Show you right. Hope everybody's doing okay today. Life is great. Life is grand. I hope y'all saw that. If you didn't, I guess I have to start it over and do it again. But all is well on this end, and I am glad to see you all tonight. And I'm pumped and excited as always. But check this out. Welcome to the Peace Within show, where people can express their thoughts on their personal passions, love, and strong desires to find their peace within. I'm your host, Henry Washington. I hope everybody's doing well on this Tuesday night. It's been a gloomy day, but I've heard that we have some injuries, some deaths with our law enforcement brothers. So my condolences to the family and to the department. Well, on that note, let's go to, let's see here. Get your Bibles, get your pads, whatever you need, but we need to go to God in verse, in chapter. Let's go to Proverbs 31. I'm reading from the New King James Version, and we're going to go with the virtuous wife. We're going to go with verse 10, 11, and 12. Let's do that. And it reads like this. Who can find a virtuous wife? For her work is far above rubies. The heart of her husband safely trusts her, so he will have no lack of gain. She does him good and not evil all the days of her life. I read to you Proverbs 31, verses 10, 11, and 12. So, I do want to say this, man, because we're coming up and I've been hearing a lot of news about voting. I'm going to do the same thing on this show. I'm going to encourage people to register. If you hadn't registered, I think the day or tomorrow is the last day to register. I'm going to need you guys to register. Get in and register now, so you can get your absentee ballot, or you'll be registered and prepared for that day on November 3rd. So if you will, get out and vote. Please get out and vote. We're looking for a change. We need a change. We need positive leadership. We need good leadership that will propel us into the next 4, 5, 6 to 10 years. So vote, ladies and gentlemen. Please get out and vote. Our topic tonight, OMG. Y'all showed out on this topic. Ladies and gentlemen, if you did not go on my page on Facebook and you did not answer or read the question in detail, please do so. Not only did we have a lot of messages from there, but we had a lot of messages from different areas, blogs and messages, text messages, and so forth. Those of you who have my personal line, I got some beef on this one. It's all good. It's all good. But our topic tonight is a good one, and here it is. Let me just read it to you. Can a woman be a good wife if she was raised with no male figure in her life? I'll say it again. The topic tonight. Can a woman be a good wife if she was raised with no male figure in her life? Ooh-wee. Y'all wore me out. But let me tell you this. Give us a call. You want to expound on that, give us a call, and we can talk about it, you know. Call us at 404-858-4670. We'll hear you here, everybody hear you, and we can have a conversation. Okay, we can't have it all night because we got to move on with the show. But look, I love it. Yeah, I love it. You know, give us a call though. Give us a call. Let's talk about it. And you know, we gonna bust a move. We gonna bust a move on this one. Okay, but let's say, let's ease into it. But first of all, let me say this. You know, you guys have to visit J. Juliet's Catering because her food is off the chain. Every time I have an event, she does my catering. So if you've been here at any of my events and the food was delicious, J. Juliet's Catering did the food. And you can find J. Juliet's Catering on IG, that is Instagram, at j.juliets. I spell and I say again. You can find her on IG, that's Instagram, at j.juliettettes. Show you right. Let's make it do what it do. Let's make it do what it do. So I appreciate everybody joining tonight and coming on and, you know, sending me your messages. Everybody's still writing. I'm okay. I see you. I see you, AJ. Come on in. Come on in. Thank you guys for coming in and checking everything out. I see you, AJ. Thank you for responding. So, you know, for those of you all who are just joining, I'm going to recap. Okay. So our topic tonight is controversial one because, you know, y'all really came out on this one. Can a woman be a good wife if she was raised with no male figure in her life? Huh? Let's go to the polls. Okay, let's see. Gwendolyn says, Henry again, quit playing. A man don't know how to be a wife. Proverbs can teach us our roles. Okay. All right, Gwen. I'll let you roll with that. Okay, here's Vanessa. Vanessa says, any lady can be a good woman, but not every good woman can be a wife. Being a good woman doesn't qualify one to be a good wife. Ooh. We can be great at doing all else, but lack the discipline and knowledge to care for the husband. Amen. Amen. Okay, let's move on. Okay, who we got? Shawanda says, nope. I learned more from my dad than my mom. Okay, okay. So it sounds like you had two parents in the household. Okay, all right, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. You ain't answer the question, but we'll go. All right, let's see who we got. We got Marcia. Marcia says, I think it helps to have a positive male figure in your life to see how well they display love to the woman in their lives. Okay. But that being said, I don't think not having one will prevent you from being a good wife. Okay. She's answering the question. I think being a good wife is determined by how well you know and love yourself. I'm gonna carry on because I got lots of that. When you understand the spiritual principle of two becoming one, you will understand that loving your husband is loving yourself. Wow. Yep, because you're one. Wow. See who else we got. Okay. We got my boy. We got Marv. Okay, Marv says, Brother Henry, good question. Yes, there are some, should they have strong male support, grandfather, uncle. However, great fear and anxiety can stem from the trauma of an absent father. But the key to the whole picture is in the souls, in the shape of a father. It can be difficult for her to have engagement or connected to the relationships. Why? There was a disconnect from to know what to expect from her husband. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Sound good. That's good. You bring up some good stuff, but that's a whole nother topic that I was about to go on. But I hope y'all heard that. I hope y'all heard that. That's on point. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here we go. Anna. Anna says, whoa. Hold on. I feel triggered. So she feeling some type of way from the question, right? So she go jump on me like I came up, like I said I came up with the question. But y'all be coming up with these questions, not me. All right, so it says, if you know Jesus, you have a good male figure. I like that perspective. Also, the inadequacy of someone else, even a parent, doesn't dictate the outcome of a child. Okay, all right. Though it can play a part, the opposite is also true. You could have great parents, show you right, and still end up falling short as a person because of your inability to take things on. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Yeah. I'm gonna answer some of your questions too, Anna. I sure am. You got a lot of people saying absolutely. AJ jumps on and says, Henry Washington, you know how to pick someone hot topics, some hot topics. But you guys are picking them, and I just choose out of the conglomeration of topics that you guys send. So you guys send the great topics, and I appreciate it. But next week, we got another great topic, so y'all need to be ready. But these are great things to talk about when it comes to building healthy families. Absolutely. And when you hear me talking about on my welcome, when I come up, I welcome you to the show, and I talk about, what we're about when it comes to, we're talking about the thoughts, the things that we think about, but we don't really talk about, that are personal. I want to bring those out so we can discuss them. Love, relationships, things like this, growing up, our past, how we became who we are today, because if you think about, go back into your childhood, your childhood built the base of who you are today, you know? And as you go along in life, you start to establish and create some experiences that builds upon your base. And then you grow up as an adult. You grow up to be whomever. Here we go. Me and my LBs and I, Line Brothers, and I talked about this on the Man Cave, and you guys get ready for that. We're gonna have a watch party for that later on in the week. But when we are young and establishing experiences and growth in our lives, what we do sometimes can hinder us, right? But then whatever hinders us, we still grow from it. Keep that in mind. Whatever we do bad, whatever we do good, we learn from it and we grow from it. Hopefully, some of us grow from it and grow out of it and start to build a healthier and productive life and be a better citizen in our community, in society. But AJ, brought this up, and I had to comment on it. As far as us being individuals and growing from that base, there's a path that we have to take at some point, right? You may get to that crossroad when you're young, or you may get to that crossroad when you're middle-aged, or you may get to that crossroad at your elder ages. And if not, you never get to that crossroad to determine which road to take, good, bad. There's no in between. So good, bad, and improving not only your life, but those that love you and those that are around you. So, man, that's why we do these things, man. That's why we have, this show. So you guys can express what you're feeling and what you're thinking and how you love and how we don't love, So you guys ate this topic up, and I'm sitting here trying to it's seriously it's well over 100 comments, and a lot of you guys are saying yes. The answer is yes. Can a woman be a good wife? The answer is yes. Okay, so Edwina, let's see what Edwina's talking about. She says, define a good wife. It differs from a person to person. I know what you mean. It differs from a person to person. Just because a woman was not raised with a male, let's see what she's talking about, in the home, doesn't mean she has not had at least one positive male figure. That's true in her particular life. Even if he doesn't know it, that's why it's important, men, to respect kids, young ladies, and treat them as little nieces, because they might see you guys as a father figure. And the experience with you could help build, or, here you go, she's saying something here, tear down this good wife we are referring to. Therefore, some man has shaped her via good or indifferent. Yeah, that's powerful. You said something here, and that's a very good point, Dwayne, because when you it's just your mother in the household as a parent, but you have uncles and you have pastors that you go to church, or young ladies have neighbors, fatherly neighbors, so there are hopefully some men around, positive men around, that can influence our young women to be better women and a wife. I heard someone say yesterday in one of these comments, You can be a good woman and not a good wife. And you can be a good woman and not even be a wife or ever be a wife. Okay. But here's my question to you all. Can you be a good wife, but not a good woman? Okay, y'all didn't say that. All right, so that's the question. That's homework. Come back to me and let's discuss that. But I appreciate that comment. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Wow, time is flying. But look, can a woman be a good wife if she was raised with no male figure in her life? See, y'all going to uncles and stuff like that, but that's good. We're gonna stick to the question. No male figure in her life. Someone said, and I'm trying to get to it here. Someone said it doesn't take a man to teach a woman how to be a good wife. I get it. And they were talking about, aunts, some mothers can teach a daughter or a niece to be a good wife. I agree. But the question is stemming around, and I don't want to get too far because I got to get to the Ask Henry moment, because this question came up in the Ask Henry moment. But with no male figure, an aunt, mother can teach a young lady to be a good wife. But they have to see, in my eyes, they have to see an example. They have to see. It's like a young boy. A young boy has to see an example of what a good man looks like. He has to see an example of a man holding the door, opening the door, taking the lady's hand out the door. He has to see, the respect towards a lady. And I think that's the same for a young girl. She has to see it to understand it, witness it, to be able to cognitively learn what she saw and adhere and understand. Now that's going to process throughout her life. She may not understand it at that particular moment, but she's going to somewhere down the line remember that vision and clock in and make that part of her life. Powerful, right? Oh man. Okay, so those of you who are just joining, okay, someone said, what is the topic? Can a woman be a good wife if she was raised with no male figure in her life? Check it out. Go to my page, Henry Washington, The Peace Within, and check it out and put your comment there. I see people still typing good stuff. Put your comments in, and I will get to them on the after show once we leave the show here. But it's critical. I want to dissect this tonight because based off a lot of the comments and based off of the blogs and all that kind of stuff, I wanted to make sure that we dissect this because there was some misunderstanding of the question. And the key part that I think a lot of us missed was no male figure. Because I know some women now that have told me, based off my research, I was raised without a male figure in my life, and I turned out fine. Um, but you know what? But I also had a few couples and a few married women come on and say, I've been married for 25 years, you know, and I hadn't had a problem. I was raised by women. Women taught me to be a good wife. Had another couple, married 30 years. And these are people that I know. I've seen them, been in my life for 30 years. So when it comes to, and they were raised by women, when it comes to the thought process, the stereotype, I'm getting into my other stuff, but when it comes to, we're trying to slice some stereotypes down in this show, right? So check it out. Separate the words in the question. And this is what we have to do in my PhD class. We have to separate sentences, break the sentences down to be able to give a logical, educational, professional, physiological answer to a question, and not just arbitrarily pick something out your behind and think that's going to be a theory, an answer to a theory. So that's why, you know, the question came in a different way, but when we, you know, the team sat down, we talked about the question that came in, and we have to formulate it in a way to where it can be dissected. Can a woman, we're talking about what? A woman be a good wife? A woman be a good wife, right? If she was raised, understand raised from a young person with no, underline no, male figure in her life. So when we do that, we can come up, man, just like y'all did. Y'all came up with some great stuff. I'm talking about stuff that I can write a book about. You know, and this just may be a good title in my next book. Well, not this book, but the next book after this book that's coming out in December. Be ready. So let's get back. So I wanted to make sure that I expound on the question and make sure that we got to the answer. Lowry said, in simple terms, yes, a woman can be a good wife with no male figure. Right? I say yes, absolutely. You got millions, maybe billions of women that are great women, professional, educated, great leaders, and were raised by women. So men, let's say this. Let's look at this. What does that say about us? Where are we? Are we taking care of our responsibilities? Are we raising our kids to be better than us, to strive higher, seek higher goals? Are we teaching our sons, are we teaching our daughters to be able to find at some point their purpose? See, here's one thing, then we'll move on. Here's one thing. A son or a daughter, a child, or even adults need to see purpose in you. Because once they see purpose in you, your purpose may become their purpose. How did I know? I look at my father. I look at my mother. I look at my uncles, my grandparents, my close friends that I've been around all my life, classmates. I look at growing up, I look at their purpose. We learn from their purpose, if they have a purpose, or you deem them what you see as a purpose. You tend to take that on, build upon whatever you desire, whatever you don't need, you throw it out your mind, you throw it out your heart, you throw it out your game plan. And you use it throughout your life. And you build upon it. So, man, woman, your purpose could be your child's purpose. You know? I hope y'all got that, because it's critical that we understand these type questions. It's critical that we talk about these type questions. I'm hyped, but I wanted to teach. It's not what I want to do, not the word I want to use. I wanted to express the words of this particular topic tonight. Because of all the comments, I love it. I love it. I love when we talk like this. I love when we be honest with each other on how you feel. Love it. So let's move on. Let's talk about a little something. Look, check this out. Please, please, please follow us on IG at HHOUZ. Check us out. IG is Instagram at HHOUZ. Check us out. Holler at us on there as well. Check us out on Facebook on HH Washington. Like and share. You can check us out right here. YouTube as well. And it's at Henry Washington, The Peace Within, right there on YouTube. Catch all the shows right there. Get caught up on all the shows before the end of the season, second week of October. Also, click like and subscribe. Subscribe. Order my book. You can check out on my website on hw3foundation.com. hw3foundation.com. You can get my book, either one of my books there. Third book is coming up in December. But get that new book that's out right now, A Treasure Chest of Life, The Peace Within. Yeah. Let's get it. Let's get it. But check this out. Here we go. Oh, man. Let's get to Ask Henry. Let's get to that moment. Well, y'all have some good stuff on this one. Here we go. We're at the Ask Henry moment. And it says, here we go. Wow, amazing. We can't win on either side. Y'all tell us that we as women can't teach our boys how to be men. But now also on the flip side, now our daughters can't be good wives without their dads? Geesh. What exactly does the mom contribute in your opinion, Henry? See what I'm saying? And that's signed by Angie from Georgia. Well, Angie from Georgia, moms are everything. Mothers, everything. Right? Everything. Hands down. Everything. But what I want to bless you with tonight, and I kind of hinted to it earlier, because a lot of you guys really dug into this topic, and I love it, and it gives me an opportunity to open up to you as well, with the questions in this question. So there was an awesome response, Angie. I really do appreciate it, and I understand your point. However, keep in mind that it's not about winning or losing here. The question is not about winning or losing on either side. It's more about the stereotype that society puts on the family structure. Now, we've all heard that if you have one parent, be it mother, father, then there's a struggle in your life as a child. You may have problems in the community with, being a menace in society. You may have daddy issues or mother issues, but this one we're talking about daddy issues. So the concern here, to answer your question, is to ensure that we start slicing these stereotypes. As people of color, let's start psychologically and educationally and cognitively start thinking about the stereotypes and why they are stereotypes. So that was my concern with the question. That was my thought process when we rearranged the question to what it is now. So I love getting into your mind and making you think, because you make me think. I love it. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the topics, throughout this entire year, because you guys have given me great topics. Great topics. And we send them out there and we get great response. So I encourage you to continue to do that. And in your question, Angie, or your statement and question, spot on, because it helps me to get the point across, about the structure of a family. A lot of us, it doesn't have to be a complete jointed, stereotypical family structure. You don't have to have that to be successful. It's great, it's great if you do. But live your life in accordance to goodness. And you build your structure yourself, even if you didn't grow up with structure. You start to build your own structure, be it good or be it bad. And then you learn and grow and build to be the person that you want to be. You, the individual. And through all of that, you will find your peace within. I love you guys. I hope you saw the video earlier on, the promo, which is our e-learning modules, which is the leadership core values. Get in contact with me at hw3foundation.com. If you want to take part in the online learning on how to be a better leader, contact us. Our team will get with you. Look, it's been great. Great. Be ready for the next show. The next 2 shows, we're going to blow your mind. So I hope you're ready, because we're going to do some things at the end of this year that are going to get you ready for 2021. We love you. Take care of yourselves. Stay strong. Stay vigilant. And please vote.
Are you looking for your next challenge? Do you want to develop leadership skills? Tired of not fulfilling your maximum potential? Introducing the Divine Leadership Mentoring Program, instructed by retired Major Henry Washington III. Different e-learning courses fail to educate and keep you engaged and interested, and searching the internet for the right course can be quite a challenge. Look no further. The Divine Leadership Mentoring Program is designed to teach you all about the core values of becoming a leader and developing your mental and physical abilities to help you lead a successful life. Your instructor is retired Army Major Henry H. Washington III, military police special operations, and former Fulton County Marshal. Henry is an accomplished writer with an MBA from Webster University, currently pursuing a PhD in leadership at Liberty University. By choosing our e-learning module, you'll learn how to lead, develop, and achieve, all in an interactive and easy-to-understand format. So what are you waiting for? Enroll now and start your journey to find out what the Divine Leadership Mentoring Program is all about.